and the idea was to create a prehistoric survival game. Hopefully, teach people a little bit about what it was like surviving in the Paleolithic era. And we decided to incorporate some relatively simple crafting recipes into the general flow to try to survive in such days.
Mhm.
And one of the biggest, hallmarks of the time period was the hunter gatherer phase. Humans started off by chasing their food, and we wanted to capture that essence. It was quite hard at that time, people having to move around, and food didn't stay still for long, so it was kind of baked into the environment that they had to follow the food. And we decided to try to find a way to try to capture that in game form. And the result of that is Polylithic.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. One small little trivia was that it wasn't supposed to be that like big a game in the start. We just want to like test. We are also like the assets developer, and we are creating the 3D assets for other game developers. And we just wanted to try to use them ourselves and test if it's even possible to create the game out of them. And we were like, yeah, this will be a easy easy way for us, like half an year and we will be done. And now it's like more than 2 years already, and it's way bigger challenge than it was initially. But we are trying to make a proper game now and do make it best as we can. uh, Uh, just guys, let us know if you can type in the chat. The chat seems awfully quiet. Uh, please write there if you can't. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Message has been sent. I can even share the link with some of my stream people.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
I made you moderators, guys, just because you are so good at listening the orders. Let's do this.
There was a time when the sun shined bright, with dragon vast, no end in sight. We tamed the world to serve our will. Days turned dark when sickness struck, and all faded away. It's over, I'm too old to lead, but you, with youth and might, you can bring us back to light.
All right, all right. This was the intro. We wanted to set the mood with some visuals to proper communicate the story that we have prepared, and just to entice you in what's going to come. Uh, what else? We are playing with this prehistoric world, and we already wrote all these important parts of the story. But we also want to listen to you, to your ideas of what you feel that could be there. Uh, we are thinking that we want to spice it a little bit, and so we create a whole other side quest that has some sci-fi elements that we can probably show you today as well. Guys, I will be doing some settings and you can speak while I'm doing that.
would it be possible for you to also stream your screen through Discord so we can see what you're doing without any delay?
Yeah, I will try that. That is actually a good idea. that's the thing about the Steam. He has like 6-second delay. It could be problematic.
Those are baby numbers. Back in the day on Twitch, it was like 30 seconds of delay. It was great.
Okay, now you can see like the starting hut. I can see all my tribe members. They are resting, sleeping, and they are useless in any way. So I will go out to the wilderness and see what are the main quests for today. It says like speak to the elder, and I can like understand that the elder is this one guy because no one else wears deers on their heads, right? So it's probably good to start with that. We prepare like some tutorial quest in the first like prologue phase in the game. In this first era, that is called Hunters and Gatherers, you will be doing migration. And migration is really exciting stuff, but also pretty deadly ones. So, and if you fail them, you can start playing over again. But the reward is pretty sweet, and it's a new technology level. And the first migration would be about learning the basic of the games, and when like you will move to the second phase, you will the story will start like unraveling. There will be more quests and more NPCs to talk with. So the first stuff that you have to do is pretty like the standard stuff, like just gather the rocks, craft the chopper. It's easier said than done because, as you can see, there are lot of stones, but those are not actually gatherable. And we learned that sometimes it's hard to find the right ones, but you can get it from these like flashing stuff. So I'm going to the wilderness and trying to find some rocks.
Yeah, and one thing we're planning on adding in the future is maybe tribespeople give tips on where points of interest might be. So they might say, to the east is an area that has a lot of rocks or something.
Yeah, I always go here because here you can find some rocks and you don't have to look for them for too long. So that has been done, and crafting in our game is made by the crafting, like the circle wheel. I can hit the C and select the right stuff I want to do. This time I want to create a tool, and if I have the resources, I can craft that. So yeah, I've completed the first quest, and the elder is pretty happy with me, and I can move on to the another one that will also unlock me another set of recipes.
The map is not procedurally generated at the moment. Procedurals help with it. For the demo, at least, we're using a manually created terrain. We might, quote unquote, add in some procedural features in the future, though.
Yeah, that's true. Initially we have like this never-ending map that was constantly generated, but we ran into some like problems. So for the demo, we wanted to make the experience more like small, so we can like balance it out better. Maybe in the future we are also thinking about this sandbox mode where there could be this never-ending map and like all the technology trees unlocked and lots of other stuff. But there is pretty clever technology behind this map as well. Maybe Tarox, you can tell the Blender fans here what we did.
Yeah, sure. Actually, if you are into 3D modeling or in game dev in general, it might be interesting for you because we've actually used Blender and geometry nodes and also a B engine to generate some parts of this map, and also we've used map magic to generate the base, and then we've used basically the geometry nodes to populate the map with the assets on top of terrain. And also, I'm seeing that you should eat something because you are starting to get hungry and your health is really low.
Yeah, I can get it by this buff. We also learned that you guys are not seeing this like properly. These are the buffs that you are having, but we are trying to think about the ways how we can like emphasize more that the player is hungry, like by probably some sounds or even some more visual beats. So I'm looking for something to eat. Some of you didn't know that you can also eat the roots, and there are plenty of roots around. So yeah, uh, just trying to find something.
And each class of food, in addition to keeping you from starving, also can give you one of several effects, which hopefully you'll see popping up here soon.
Yeah, I need to, yeah. So this one, like temporary stamina recovery increase, could be handy while like running. Yeah, from the bisons. Yeah, this we are having now in the demo. There is permadeath. That means that this game is probably like the better description would be Dark Souls of the crafting genre. You should probably, it's not a good idea to run in the first animal you've seen. Every gameplay we've seen, everyone was killed by these bisons near us. So you better watch for them. Cool, but I need to going and do some actual quest. For that I need to craft the first weapon. As you can see, the start is pretty slow, but once you unlock additional tribe members, they can really help you with all of these tasks, and you don't have to do the gathering and picking manually. As you can see, the only weapon I have unlocked is this club. So yeah, I will create it, and this will be my weapon of choice for killing first animal. That I mean like the chicken. Chicken is usually the simplest ones, and I can find them by just the sounds that are somewhere for sure. Oh, there is a rabbit, I can try. It's pretty hard to kill those small stuff. And now I'm embarrassing myself. Guys, can you talk over this nonsense?
Yeah,
Actually,
sure.
if
We
you
can give you all the moral support you need.
It's not that hard as usually I can kill the, but yeah, I'm pretty nervous on the stream.
So it's actually not just the player that has stamina; it's the animals as well. And indeed, in the game of life, I suppose one of humans' greatest assets is our ability to regenerate stamina really fast compared to other animals. And the same goes true for the animals in Polylithic as well. Some of them will be able to even outpace you an awful lot, but if you keep it up, you'll be able to run them out of stamina and pin them down with ease.
Yeah, I've killed the chicken, and yeah, that's my first success today, and I can also carve it. For the we prepared a small mini game, and that depends on the tool that you are having in the inventory. Based on that, the loot is generated, so I need to hit the E in the right spot, and I get nothing. Oh shoot, but never mind, I didn't want it, this rotten meat anyways.
So as you have better tools, you get better yield from different animals. So if you were to have something that was a little bit better for carving, he might have been able to actually get something.
Or if I would be more precise when hitting the E.
Yeah, the little money that pops up gives you a little bonus. If you hit the center, it doubles the amount of rewards that you get for carving.
Okay, the next step is pretty harder than these previous ones, and this is finally the ones that add additional tri member. And For that, I need to have more food. I can talk with the elder to learn what is needed. Actually, I need the one slot of the houses that I have. I need to have tribe happiness. Yeah, higher than 35, and I also need more food, so that would be my challenge now. As you can see, these numbers are saying or communicating the hunger, how like the big consumption of the tribe is, and this one is about the tribe happiness. More happy people do more stuff, more happily, I would say. But already it took me quite some time to do this, and now it's starting to get pretty dark. And the danger in the night in our world lies that the predators are spawned, and one of the way how to keep them away from the camp and from the tribe member is to put the fire lit, and the other one is just to be the first night when we don't spawn these animals, to give a player more time to prepare, and also starts raining though. I have a luck there, sure. Okay, let's find more food, and also more twigs, and also more logs, and I need to start preparing for the night. Guys, I am planning to focus more on the gameplay, so like now it's your time to shine and tell everyone more about the aspect of your work here.
Sure. If nobody else wants to talk, I can talk about what I've done for the game mostly. As I mentioned at the start, I was more the engine programmer. Prior to the game, I made the crafting system, which we're using you can see in the bottom left there, and the crafting wheel and stuff. We just hooked it up to a new UI and added a couple of features that were necessary. That's actually available on the Unity Asset Store. But a lot of what I did was the core systems for the game. So, for example, making it so that the terrain loads nice and smooth. Even though, as Terox mentioned, we are using Map Magic and D-Engine and stuff, those were a bit too slow for runtime use. So I made a system that lets it stream in super nicely. I also made the buff system, as well as a system that lets us add new behaviors to animals really quick, so we can have this deer running away from us, as Pavel is demonstrating here.
Yeah.
And just in general, yeah, it's been a lot of stuff like that, setting up the base system so that we can add in new content rapidly.
Yeah, he's taming me, taunting me, but I believe it be for now. George, are you here with us or still eating the pizza?
No, I'm here. Hello.
George, you can tell about the sound creation and the music, how that went for you.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to do my best. So basically everything what you can hear in the game, it's my work, and I wanted to try to be as precise as possible. Like I literally used the really real life sounds. Most of them weren't recorded by me. I just used a lot of sounds from libraries and so on. But definitely there are some which I created. Funny thing that from the start I was hired as a music producer for the game. But after that I realized that the making of sound effects took me a lot more time than the music creation, so I would say that more interesting pieces will be still created in the future. What else? When it was raining, maybe you was able to hear that the weather system is reacting with the sound side by side. Like if it's more raining, there is more sound, which is more loud and so on. Maybe later in the game you will be able to hear even the storm and snow blizzards and things like that.
Yeah, maybe some of you who played the game really like hear all of these sounds, and we believe the atmosphere is quite nice in the Polylithic. You can feel that there is a night or there is a windy, the storm is coming. You can tell that by the weather system that we have set up, so the clouds are getting more dark, and then you can see the fog and it starts raining. Yeah, you can see or hear some storms far away that are coming. So yeah, we spent quite some time to make the world like live and interesting. How much more? I'm there, so I can finally create some tribe member that will help me with the stuff. One other thing that I haven't shown you is if you hit escape, you can get on this menu. And here in the people tab, you are seeing all the people you have on your disposal. And there are also like task view. Those are the tasks that you can give to the NPCs. But the idea for us was that it would be really easy for you just to give the task to them and just watch how he's doing that. So we complicated ourselves a little bit, and we set up the system so you have to unlock each task first. Just by doing those same tasks. So I need to gather 20 logs to be able to tell the tribe member, hey, gather some rocks. So that's what I'm planning to do now. Firstly, I can also use his help just by telling him, hi, please assist me. Oh,
I think you should eat something, otherwise you can get hit by lightning and then you will die. Which is one of the things of our game, that our weather system is also interactive, and we plan to add more of these effects and stuff that will basically influence the way you play the game, as you will have to adapt to the various weather stuff that is happening around you, basically. Weather conditions, yeah.
For example, now it would be probably a good idea to get the player wet and use some sort of debuff. You can build the shelters that can provide you with cover. And now you can see that I unlocked the first task, and that is gathering the roots.
You should really eat some of them.
I'm a little bit afraid that this task has a higher level. Yeah, it's level 2. That means the NPC needs to level the gathering so he can start working on this. So would probably take a little bit more. But we are just trying to show you how we thought about all of this system. Probably difficult for some of you to get behind. Also, a good idea would be to create a stone axe, for example, to make the gathering of logs and twigs. It's way easier. That's what I'm going to do for sure now. For that I need just flint and I believe some strings.
And I'm not sure if that was mentioned earlier, but there's 2 ways that the tribe members can assist you that are a bit different. One is the tasks from the menu that Pavel showed a little earlier, and the other is having them follow you like this one is doing right now, and they will mimic the various tasks that you're doing. So, for example, if you start gathering things, they'll go around and start gathering things as well.
Yeah, it's true. And now I have like a DX, and he could actually help me with that, but I would have to create the X for him as well. But later on I can like optimize this and have some of them just take care of the fire, some of the tri-member doing the tools, and like make my life way easier for the things that are supposed to come, like the migration and building bigger stuff. Maybe it would be a good idea to get back to the village. I can chop more trees before that. Okay, I can gather twigs now. That means I can assign the task about gathering twigs. The other way how to assign the task is not to talk directly to the NPC, but to the elder. He can like do it for each like NPCs. So yeah, the twigs are level 1, and now the NPCs will be gathering twigs, and I can also see a progress of this task if I'm a little bit more lucky. But that means I've also completed the quest. And this one is pretty interesting. It's about exploring the wilderness and find something that we called monument. So yeah, the thing why he is not like doing the task I now discovered is that he's still assisting me. That's something we can probably change. That if you assign the task, he stop assisting to you. We would love to hear your thoughts on that. So he's now going to gather the twigs, and I can see it on the people screen. And once this will be full, he can level in gathering.
And we had a question about how many biomes there are in the game. At the moment, the biome doesn't have a clear definition, but there are several areas like dense forest areas. There's plains. There is some snowy mountains.
Yeah.
Rivers, and I think that's the majority for now. There's several variants of forest that have different tree types. And another area you might call a biome, which is the miasma, which we may or may not encounter at some point.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's found the monument here.
Yeah. I was just following the icon. Tarox, you can tell us something more about this bunch of rocks here.
Yeah, actually, firstly, I should tell you that you should really heal yourself, just in case. You never know what you might encounter.
Yeah, the bisons are deadly.
Yeah, for example, bisons. So yeah, this is the monument, and basically, what's that? It's basically a mystery that you are trying to solve, and it's a part of a storyline that comes with our game. In the demo, that you will be able to find several clues that are around the map, and yeah, maybe we will get to it in the playthrough.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's test it out, because I was never able to get that far, and probably most of you as well, because these damn bisons. But I know my ways now, and I know where they are, so I am trying to avoid them as much as I can.
Maybe you can take an NPC with you and use him as a bait.
Yeah, that never actually works, because those bisons are in swarms, so they just kill us, like the two of us. One thing that we would love to hear your thoughts as well is that we are thinking about bringing a special mechanic to the game, and that when you die, you actually can continue. You can decide it, but with the tri-member you've created. So, but we are still not sure if that would be welcome, like additional. Maybe it would be some game mode that will not use the save, but other than like then the tri-members.
Looks like the Steam stream might be experiencing some issues. Anybody else seeing issues?
Yeah, it's loading a bit.
777 people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you hear us, guys?
Uh,
Oh, it's back, I think.
yeah. There was something with the OBS. It turns off and on. So hopefully, I don't have these 6 seconds. Hopefully you can. Yeah. Okay, it's working again. Perfect. Welcome. Welcome back. I don't know what you heard the last thing, but we were just discussing if like killing if you die and play for the another tri-member, if it's a good mechanics, if you feel that this could be interesting, because we've never seen that in other games, but we get that it could be frustrating as well, so we want to gather your inputs. But
Yeah,
yeah, sorry.
speaking of inputs, we have a form that you can give us any feedback after you play the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we would be really grateful if you guys would find some time and fill up the form so we can get your feedback and make the game even better.
We also have the Discord server that there are already 700 of us having fun. But yeah, that's up to you. If you are the type of player that wants to be part of the game creation and want to help the developers to make the best game possible, please join us and we can do this together. Here you can see the Skull Quest prepare for migration, and that's there is quite a lot that I would need to create, and the time would be limited. And
Are you sure you want to start that immediately, or
Yeah.
show any monument quests?
I
or-
am sure that I want to not do that.
Okay.
I need to set up some things properly first and foremost. One thing I need to check where the damn tri-member is and what he is doing. And if he actually gathered some stuff. It seems that he found 21 twigs. That's nice, I can use it. And it also seems that he's reconsider his life choices here in the in the wilderness. But hopefully he will start working as well while I yell at him. Now we don't have this kind of work simulator in place, but we are still like thinking how we can improve the interactions and of the NPCs, and we have quite some cool ideas. It could. We are thinking about it like a Sims game that you can take care of the Sims, like tri-members, and like you can like spend the time trying to optimize all of your camp, or you can do everything solo. That's up to you. Well, what's the fun for you? But the game is quite easier when you can like use the help. Here I can see one special place, and maybe the Tarox or someone can talk about it a little bit more.
Yeah, actually, this is a broken camp from previous generations of tri people, and you will find more in the lore and in the codex about this. And basically, it's one of the point of interest that we have in the game, and it's connected to the monument. I don't want to spoil too much for now. And what you can see is a codex, and basically it's a part of the game where you can where you can learn a lot of useful tips how to play the game, and also there will be some nice learning resources about the Paleolithic and Neolithic era as well. So you might find this very interesting as well.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so by visiting this place, we can examine the site and we unlock a new construct in the monument place. So I'm planning to show you how that works, but before that I just need to make sure these damn bisons will not kill me. Now you can see them in their glory, and they are like really, really dangerous animals. Maybe in the end of the gameplay we can try to kill one, but for now I don't want to do that. Honestly. Yeah. So back to the monument quest. Back to the monument.
Yeah, the animals are something that we're working on balancing. Some feel a little too easy, some a little too hard. Sounds like the bison are asserting dominance over the majority of people who encounter them. So maybe we will tune that down a little bit. But maybe, well, I mean, in real life, if you were to try to fight a bison in hand-to-hand combat, it'd probably go the same way, right?
Yeah, I would leave them. I would just make hard every other animal. Now, if you put a mammoth and bison, the bison wins. So, yeah, we need to do something. There, here you can see the monument window, and as you can see, I've unlocked one of these recipes. This one is about gathering 500 rocks. That is quite a lot. But the way how this works is that I can create more tribe members and assign the work for them. And that's what I'm going to do. But before that, I believe I need to gather more rocks. For that, the mallet is perfect stuff because it's a tool for doing the rocks. I just need to create more strings for it. And some of you may notice that we have this guy in this inventory. We are still working on the inventory system, and that's why there is just static image of it. It will be replaced by the 3D stuff, hopefully soon. But as you can imagine, there are lots of more pressing like stuff that you need to work on. Yeah. And yeah, now I have lots of rocks.
So yeah, 500 is of course an awful lot. So normally these monument tasks will require a lot of teamwork. Well, not require, you're certainly welcome to go out and gather all of them on your own if you want, but of course it would often be best to get a bunch more tribe members and assign them tasks to help you gather these things, because making large constructs like that, either in real life or in games, of course, is no simple feat.
You can always like see in the monument quest there is a number that indicates how like many tribe member is good for that particular task. So you know. I'm thinking about create more and also like show you some base building and those like more advanced stuff, because I believe most of our players were again unfortunate enough to encounter these wild animals. So firstly I will change the task of I can also like assign up to 4 tasks to the one tribe member. But the thing is that the productivity goes lower because he split his time in between these 2 tasks.
Yeah, that's another thing we're working on balancing is multitasking. We want to make sure you can't just assign one person all the things, but also we want to make it useful. So it's a balancing act.
Mm. Here you can see that he still needs some time to level up to gather stuff. So I just give him like creating the rocks, and now you can see it's much faster.
Hey, sir.
And yeah, I need a couple of more foods. This number rises, and you can also see that I'm good in the house department, and that's because the main hut has 3 spaces, so I don't have to build the additional huts before I have more than 3 tribe members. Uh, yeah, I don't want to cheat, so I'm trying to play it as honest as possible. We have like gray way how to set up everything we need, but time to time it's better to play the game as intended, so we can find the bugs more clearly.
Maybe you can try to hunt down some reindeers or also gather some roots,
Yeah, for
so
that.
we will get the food more easily.
Yeah, for that. Yeah, I can do that actually.
Pavel, maybe you can also mention if it wasn't done before that you are starving now and what's the
Yeah,
consequences of it.
I'm starving again. Yeah, let's eat something. Maybe more. But if I'm going to eat all the food I found, then there will be no help.
Yeah, you may try to assign some tasks for finding berries or anything
Yeah, but
edible.
I need to unlock the task first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I
And we're in the Mousterian era now, right? So we have access to javelins at this point?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, that's I'm going also like before hunting. I need to prepare myself and do some proper weapons. I can assign the. I guess I can assign the route still. Still waiting for the level 2, but maybe I have enough food for an additional tribe member. Oh, close enough. Close enough. How about the fire? Okay, I didn't keep it going. That's on me. I need to set it up before the night goes out. 'Cause now it's starting to be a little bit more serious. There is a system that first starts to spawn bears, and based on how much you have of food, then the predators are more aggressive towards the camp. And the third night, the saber-tooth are spawns as well. So it's
oh, even the saber-tooths?
yeah, we have them. Thomas add them for the fun. So yeah,
Say yeah.
let yeah, I can create an additional tribe member, and please start gathering something as well. Rocks would be nice. And I can also start a fire since the night is starting. For the first recipes of starting each fire you need more wood, but you can also take the fire with yourself by using torch. So you can set up the campfire and you don't need to start the fire, you can use the fire from the different place. We have some deep mechanics with the fire as well, right Shane?
Yeah, the I keep wanting to call them monsters. The animals will avoid fire depending on how it's set up. If you have a like a torch or something that provides a light source, certain animals will be more scared of it, and you can use that to stay a little safe as you're out gathering.
Yeah.
Or indeed in camp.
You can also use the fire in your advantage by, for example, shooting arrows through it, and it will ignite them and burn the animals. Like this kind of cool interaction, physical base that we want to add more and more. So, for example, even the snow reacts to the fire in our game.
And the question is, can you gather multiple things? Yeah, you can assign different tasks or multiple tasks to individual tribe members. And one thing we kind of touched on earlier was the like skill requirement for tasks, and that's cumulative throughout the tribe. So if you have a task that has a high skill requirement, you can assign multiple tribe members to the same task, and they'll be able to accomplish it. So, for example, in this case, roots takes more total skill amongst your tribe in order to execute, but once you pass that threshold, it will gather it at full speed. And that's one of the things that we're taking into account with the balancing that we mentioned earlier is you lose efficiency by assigning multiple to different tribe members. However, by assigning multiple, you also get them towards those thresholds in order that they need in order to gather those things.
I want to create some javelins. For that I need rocks. It's a good thing that I have X with me. So, yeah. I can use the logs from the trees. I can cut down, and also I can start preparing some fences and like prepare the camp a little bit more for the night. Oh, that's expensive. Now I see the real cost of all the stuff you need to get here, like 15 rocks. Maybe I will go with the wooden fence. Oh, or I maybe will create a torch first. Can I do that actually? Where I can find it?
No, it's in the tool. Yeah.
Yeah. So torch will be ready for me if I encounter some wild animals, and I can set it on the fire just by being close to it. Yeah. And this could indeed protect me from the animals. But I'm not sure if bisons react to the fire.
Once they start charging, they certainly won't.
That would be a pretty hilarious end of the stream. But I'm not sure I want to do that right now.
Especially while you're starving. One hit, run!
The fuck? No.
I believe in you.
No, there are two ones. Oh my god. Do I have some food? Oh, that was not a good idea as well. Now I lose the fire as well, and I'm lost in the wilderness. So. Oh.
Yeah, speaking
So
of
one thing
bisons,
that might have actually helped out there is at the moment one of the mechanics you were toying around with is while you're starving you actually move faster due to like adrenaline or something, and that might have actually saved you in that situation.
Yeah. I need to know when I'm starving, because this could be my end by just not watching like my buffs and debuffs. That's something we would really love to hear your feedback on. And some ideas how we can improve it actually. I will light my torch again and see what's happening there. Some
The tribe member has no idea of social distancing. Okay, there we go.
some weird stuff like going on when I was gone, but I will check how many rocks I have, and hopefully someone will improve their levels already. No. The good thing about leveling is that they actually level faster when the level is higher. So Turok is nearly there. Good job, Turok. Please continue on this, and I can build at least the fence. There is one hidden mechanic that you can swap with R and F with different sizes of those fences, of those structures, but it's not that important. You can build anything just by this one. So I'm just thinking where I want to place it.
Yeah, as you can see, the building in our game is not limited to a grid or something like that, and you are free to experiment with all sorts of shapes and stuff you want to build. And also, what we are planning are some terraforming features that might be included later in the game development as the game gets developed. But yeah, that's something that I don't wanna spoil yet that much.
Yeah. I can build basically anything if I have the right tool for it. That was quite important for us, that you know that you need like a mallet for like this kind of building and other resources for other kind of buildings. So yeah, that's how we build it, build the stuff in our game. You can also build the huts, but for that, for creating purple hut and have more space for the tri-member, you actually need to build all the three parts of it. So you start with this wooden post cycle, circle, and then do the leisure cover and with the bones, the decorations. Maybe for the ones that wasn't in the start of this stream, quite important mechanic for us for the technology view is that you unlock each technology with migration that comes, and with that you are unlocking more and more like stuff that can be created. In the future we would love for the players to be able to tame the animals and build the farms. That's what we will be doing after releasing the early access part of the game. We will be focusing on the second era, that is the farmers era, where we want to like let users to build bigger structures and farms and take care of the animals, because we feel that that's something that hasn't been done, and that's quite interesting to see the switch from the social aspect of the prehistoric era and the change in this, in the people behavior. And yeah, if we will find that interesting, we can probably like add more and more there, and we see when that leads us in the history era. But the base foundation and like the whole engine is set up, so we can add more and more stuff into it. So yeah, that's that. Guys, what do you feel? Are we ready for this migration quest now, or do you feel that we can? I believe the 500 rocks will take some.
Yeah, I don't think we want to do that one. There's another one that's a little faster to do, but we don't want to go through all of the points of interest on the map.
We can for the like few people here, like for the 1,000 people in this stream, we can like show them where to find the second place, because I don't know. So you can lead me. Where should I go?
That would be Terox.
Okay, Terox.
Yeah, actually, you have to go north. There's a cross over the river, and then you can go even more north, and then there is a point of interest. But be aware that there are some bears around, so you may watch out for them. Especially, don't go there.
And
in
maybe
the
some food. So
yeah, I'm already working on it.
Alright.
we can find a way how to automate it as well. Probably.
Automating eating, I would love that in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, I have my rusty club here with me, so I would be safe. I just need to take care of my stamina. I'm hearing the bears already, and I'm scared shitless.
Actually, those are reindeers. They're
Uh,
in this area, and as you can see, we have some like spawns around the map where some animal species are situated more. So you may want to find those and remember where you can find them, so you can easily farm some kind of wood or resource that you will need. And yes, you need to cross the river now.
this is the crossing place.
Yes.
Okay, I will try to do that and not die. We also have the fish here. I can fish them with my bare hands and not gather anything. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. And then you have to go north to the
Oh no! Why?
big lake.
This will be death of me. Ah!
Oh, no, no stamina.
Oh!
Yeah, actually, it's a good idea to bring with you some tribe members so they can help you.
Help you rephrased, be a distraction.
Yeah. But
No!
also that means that you
Fuck
would
off.
have to.
Oh!
Yeah, and this is just a
Oh,
small.
drowned in the shallow water. It's all right.
Yeah, actually,
No!
in our game there's a swimming, but if you don't have any stamina, you basically get.
Oh
drowned.
no, the writing's on the wall. Yep.
Tarek, we were talking about the bears, not boars.
Yeah, just imagine how bears can be deadly compared to this small little pigling.
Yeah, I am I'm now mad, and I will use the power of the game dev here on this small pig because I need the revenge.
Yeah, there are people in the chat also asking about farming mechanics or plans for farming mechanics. So if you can say something about that.
Yeah, that would be probably our game designer Yen that is not here with us. But we are still trying to nail them down. Obviously, the main thing would be just securing the village from the animals, and you could also use the monument for that. By building the monument, you actually unlock the powers of it and the story of it, and you can settle around it. Yeah, but. Yeah, the farming era will be like really next stuff after we will add the saving for this game, because that could be also handy. As you can see, I can now add anything, and I am pretty sure I want to kill the boar with the ball. And yeah, this would be also handy. One thing I haven't shown you is the bed. That is for the saving and the sleeping. The cool thing about it is also it speeds time, so you can see everything moves so much faster. Some food for me. And in the end of the stream, I'm planning also to show you the building of the proper base. But now, there is payback time. Okay, good idea would be also, as Darux mentions, I can use some bait here. I am planning to use some tribe members. For them, it would be great if they had weapons as well. Guys, where are you going?
And they're heading to the camp.
Yeah, they are usually don't caring if usually create them in the camp, so they are not going away. How it is. You will go with me, guys. Here you have some stuff for you, and yeah, and the other one you will also get the club because I like you that much. Now,
It maybe also show they are not really stupid. If you are making crouch, you are thinking they will join to you, and
in crouching.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you are sneaking.
We can
Basically, they are following you.
yeah, we can crouch together to the better future. And I believe I will crouch till that boar. Yeah, I am pretty glad. I haven't seen this before, but as you can see, we already played for 1 hour. The game didn't crash. That's kind of cool. I would say nowadays.
Yeah, some games.
Okay, guys, where are you? Where are you? Uh, uh, yeah, the crashing didn't happen, but yeah, as it's early access stuff, the other things can happen as well.
What happened to
Yeah,
them?
we
Are
can
they
talk.
just?
I think that they are under the terrain, probably. I don't see them. Okay.
Are they just stuck on a?
Okay. No, they are here. They are just like they have their own ideas about.
Maybe there's no navigation being generated there. Try to lead them around.
Uh-huh. Oh, they don't want to go here. We can check it later.
Okay, so it's up to you.
Yeah. Okay. I did my
All right.
as always, right? With this deer that doesn't care about the.
You're starving again. You don't want to get one shot.
Oh shoot. Okay.
You can show also the mammoth.
I need to
Yes, of
relearn
course.
how the. Yeah. This is how it's working.
Yeah, as you can see, you can literally mine rocks with the arrows if you're patient enough.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah. There is my nemesis. The deadly boar. Okay, there are 2 of them. I maybe will reconsider. Ah!
Yo, did he just? He T-posed on you. Are you gonna take that?
Oh no!
This is
Not
where we run.
not 2. Oh. Okay, they don't know how to get around me, and that's the way for me to eat more food. We are for sure gonna iron this out. And Tarox, you can navigate me now.
Go to the left.
Left? Here?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, around the rock. Somewhere upstairs, and you should be almost there.
okay, I've never
Oh.
been here, so I'm quite.
Yeah, I think you've missed it. Actually, it was there.
We'll probably add an icon to the map when you get near a point of interest, so that you're able to find it
yeah,
more
it's
readily.
there. It was there.
Yeah.
On the bottom screen, right side now.
Oh.
Bottom
On the
screen.
button screen.
Right side now. Do you see that light?
This light? Like in this,
No.
like in this.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
oh shoot! This would be better to see in the night, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? This looks like quite weird. Like I've never seen the cross out of the wood before, because the Jesus haven't came, and the Romans were here not as well. So something fishy there. Yes.
Maybe you can switch it to the night because you have the
Yeah.
debug menu.
We already broke the game, so yeah, we can show you how like cool we can make it. I believe this is a little bit more visible, but probably we should add some sounds next to it or something. So I will examine it, and then it would be much more easier task for the monument for me to create. And feel free to find the third one. I don't know where that's stored, like, but somewhere in this world of ours. I don't want to die. So I will probably respond and I show you the base building, and that would be probably it for this. And the migration quests are also cool because everything starts there is blizzard coming, everything starts freezing. It's pretty fun, but I can show you it like right away.
I'm just thinking if you don't want to show the mammoth before the migration quest.
Yeah, mammoths are amazing. Mammoths are songs. Let's do some proper mammoths. For that. Oh, this is probably too much snow, I guess. But as you can see, we prepared the wall. Ah!
Oh no!
Yeah.
We prepared the wall.
Boarsman
Surprise
business,
boar.
yeah.
As I said, it's a dark souls of the prehistoric era. Another funny thing now is that you can see clearly that we are starting over and over with different character. In the latest parts of the early access, we want also to introduce the proper like character customization stuff, but we've felt that that's not that important for now, like for this part of games. But yeah, let us know what you would love to like customize there. Yeah. Let's show. Mammoths are pretty cool animals, and but they are pretty harmless, I would say, if you don't trying to be bisons. The
I'm sure
cool
those bisons
cool
won't like them.
yeah, cool stuff about the animals is that they are also guys, what are you doing? They are sleeping at night, so you can actually hear them snoring, and you can sneak up to them and start. If you are covered, you can start the fight and wait for the night when the mammoths are sleeping.
You can yourself cheat some a bunch of javelins and try to fight them.
Okay,
I think this is the right time.
But I would say the bow is better. Easier to handle. You will see.
Okay.
You can move around while using the javelin, so.
I was never good at anything, so probably bow. I already used the bow, and I will do my special combo with the bow. And for that, I just need a couple of wood. Yes.
Yeah, this is something that we mentioned earlier is a bit of multiplicative gameplay.
Yeah. He
Oh, he is mad.
he is mad.
He's stuck on the rock.
Okay.
Alright, he's fine now.
Rock or Lego.
Let's go. Let's kill this fellow. As you can see, I can pretty easily dodge his attacks.
Yeah, but if you are not patient enough, you can get really tons of damage. Watch out.
We are thinking about adding him a more like a 360 attack as well, so he's not that easy to deal with. And the other one could help, right? But he is not caring.
Maybe they had a falling out.
Yeah. Maybe some problems. Yeah, nice butterfly.
Oh, close up of a butterfly.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So yeah. He's smoking. He's cooked properly. uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, no
Oh,
items since carved
Yeah.
with bare hand.
yeah, I did. I did few of them. I got few of them.
Yeah, but
Oh,
only
you did?
one
Oh,
for
okay.
each.
For
Oh, looks like Steam might have cut out.
oh shoot, as well. Again?
Yeah, my last frame is the mammoth writhing in pain on fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen.
For me, it's fine.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen it.
working for me
Oh,
as well.
okay.
Okay. So now the bisons are like the and for that I will use the javelins. I don't believe this is a good idea. I'm useless with those.
So one thing we might not have touched on earlier is the different animals all have different resistances to different things. I believe the bison in particular are weak to piercing. So if we had a spear, that would be a good option.
Why I'm shooting? Uh, like yeah, this was. Oh,
Hey,
oh! Now you can see it. Now you can see that, like those are who can die as well.
I think good to mention that if you be quite quick, you are able to get the spear and javelin from the ground before they disappear, but it's possible.
Yeah, yeah. They are also there should be stuck in the rocks, for example, so you can. If you are close enough, you can gather them. Hopefully,
I think it's too high.
yeah.
titanium tipped spear.
Yeah.
Yep. This one. Yeah, and I have it back. The reason why I'm going here is I want to show you the last thing that you need to be aware on this demo, and it's the deadly mist that we have there, and some of you already encounter it. It's on the corners of the map, and it's probably not a
Can
good
go south.
idea. Go there.
The mist that we're seeing, is that a weather effect
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would have to go a little bit far away, but I'm close. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not dying, but if I would go more near, that would be the case. I can change the weather, I guess, again to show. Oh, okay. I'm pretty close to it. But yeah,
But the rain refused to change.
yeah. It doesn't like the changes. But be aware of this. You can see it clearly on the map, or clearly you can see it on the map. And the last stuff that I really want to show you guys is about the building. The nice stuff you can do in this game if you have the proper resources. So basically what we want to add and where we are heading is to add more stuff to like work on, and more like NPCs interaction, so you feel you are not alone, like you have this tribe member at your disposals and you can interact with them. You can already do some small quests for them, but we are also writing new ones that are pretty interesting, pretty fun. For the objects that can be built, there are few of them, but we are planning to introduce more ones. We are now thinking also on some decorative category that would be for you guys that just want to create something nice. The problem with this first era about hunters and gatherers was that people move a lot and they didn't like create these elaborate build villages, so they didn't have much, to be honest. So we are trying to reflect that, but in the upcoming eras, there will for sure will be more that you can do. So now I'm building the hut, and I believe I will need a needle for the height cover. So yeah, as you can see in this icon, while building it, you can see the height is coming up nicely. And the last step is to do this bones decoration. And now I have like proper hut, and I can have more people in the tribe. You already seen these different parts of stones, fences, yeah. But you can also, you don't have to build it yourself. You can also like again use the tribe members. They will just need this mallet. So just for quick showing you this. I will try to assign him that. So yeah, hi. Here is the tool for you, and now you can actually help me, assist me. Let's go. So while I will be building, he should help me build as well. Sorry, not that time consuming. As you can see, we have some snapping system, so the stuff you build is quite nice, I would say. You can build even the gates.
And we didn't show it earlier at the monument due to that, but they'll assist at the monument in kind of the same way here, where they'll go around and build the various parts up for you.
I can take him to the monument for sure. I'm looking for these more bigger structures. I may be blind now, but
You can search for pen,
yeah,
and maybe that'll give you the chicken pen.
Yeah. I don't see it.
It was there.
Ah,
It was green just on the ground. Yeah.
this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So you can also later on create this. For example, this should be for chickens.
Yeah, and especially this what we are planning for the next era is a better system for taming animals and more features with them.
Probably want to increase the radius that he can help out at a little bit.
Yeah. We are still learning. Let's go. Let's do the monument quest. I'm not sure if I will be having the. Yeah, I can unlock the task for sure.
No, you'd have to run around to an area of interest to unlock it, so it might be too much to do now.
No. I believe the first is from the shaman, right? No?
No, you have to discover it first, and then you have to find a point of interest.
Okay, and that I will up to you guys. So, yeah, cannot do this with this quest window, right?
No.
Bummer. But yeah, you can build it up and make it quite nice, and it's more stuff to it as you find them in the nature. You maybe find some sci-fi stuff that you can also use for like improving it, and he grants you a buff that you can decide if you want to use or not. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here with us and surviving the stream as we survived in the wilderness. Oh no, again.
The boars.
The boars and the stamina. Yeah, we are also like looking at the way how we can improve the player as well, like by some small RPG system, but we are still not sure if it wouldn't break the game we want to make. Leave me alone. And I promise you that I will show you the saber tooth and the fire. That would be the last thing I do, because it's fun. I maybe will use the fire here. That's fine with me. The cool thing, I want to show you the torch and how it's good for the animals. Okay, now I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, and I will spawn firstly some bears. You might scare the bear with the fire, but he will try to attack you at some point. And then there is this the lovely saber tooth, and they don't care about the fire, it seems.
Maybe a little.
They care about the chickens, that's for sure.
Yes.
And then there are boars. It's sad that we don't have these. Yeah. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do. Leave me be, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching our stream. We really appreciate it. If you want, please give us a feedback. Join our Discord. Add please the game to the wishlist. That helps actually a lot for the small indie devs as us. Like we are just a group of friends that trying to create the first game. You know the story, you heard it, but it's actually true. And it's quite hard for the indies out there nowadays, but you can help just by wishlisting the game and watch out. It will come out quite soon. We will quite soon reveal the date, and it's near for the early access. And then we are thinking about spending some time in there and improving the game with your feedback and with your ideas.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to show the migration quest, but that is certainly an awesome thing as well. And yeah, as mentioned, there's lots that goes into making sure that everybody has a good experience. So yeah, as you mentioned, the wish list, or perhaps even most importantly, just trying out the demo and letting us know your thoughts will help us bring Polylithic to light, as we say.
It's a good that we didn't do that, because if you succeed on this quest, you actually get a pretty neat cutscene that will unreveal some things that might come next. So, yeah. Again, thank you very much. We haven't streamed to so many people. Like it's so big privilege coming from these zero. Actually, the last stream I did was for 0 people. It was just me, and this is quite better. Enjoy the Steam Fest. Have a great day, and hopefully you've seen lots of great games. Yeah, and we see each other if you want. Yeah, let the light guide your steps, hunters. Bye.
Okay, see ya. Thank
Cheers.
you.
Cheers.